Hey, if you love to camp, chances are you know what this is. It is a mountain pie iron. So you use it to cook over a campfire, and with the start of summer cooking camping season, we are sharing some pie iron recipes with you today.
And you don't have to be out in the woods to enjoy this. You can do this in your own backyard cooking over the fire pit, or even in your kitchen if you're using an electric pie iron, which is what we have here.
Which is exactly what we have. Since we don't have a fire pit in the studio, that would probably be a fire hazard.
Yes.
But yeah, let me show you this though. This is what, in fact, Jill brought this in. This is what you'd use over a campfire.
Right.
So you put it in there, and then you can put it right into the coals of the campfire, and that's what you would normally use. But today we're using these electric ones.
Which is really neat.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is cool. We're gonna do two different ones. We're gonna do like a savory one and a sweet one, each of us.
Right.
And I'm gonna get started with an Italian one. And you can use bread, but you can also use a flour tortilla.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the flour tortilla in there first.
So you're doing tortilla, Italian.
Right.
I have a pizza, so also Italian.
Also Italian.
And cherries.
And I'm just putting pepperoni and Genoa salami in here. And you know, just sort of judge how big the iron is and how much meat you want to put in there. But I also have, once I get the salami in, some mozzarella cheese. We're going to put that on top, and also shredded lettuce. And I should give a shout out to Tony Mason, because our wonderful floor director in the evenings, Mike Mason, his brother, Tony Mason, is responsible for this entire segment today. He created a video where he showed us how to make these, and these are his irons, so he's lending them to us. So I put a little bit of mozzarella on there, and then I'm going to put the shredded lettuce on the top.
How fun.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you're doing that. You're putting on your toppings there.
Right.
I have a tortilla, and I'm using the cherry filling. And we are told 2 to 3 tablespoons of canned cherry filling. So you don't want to overload it because you don't want it to come out.
Right, you don't want it to come out.
And then you would top it.
And then I'm going to do the same thing with the apple filling that,
cherry filling.
that you did over there. And then whenever it's done, I mean, you don't need to do more than just, this is regular old pie filling from a can. And you just put it in here in the middle. And I'm using Italian bread, and look, that's it. So I have this one, the tortilla on the top, and then just squeeze this down, and it takes 3 or 4 minutes. And any of the excess that's around the edge, you can just sort of trim off. So press that down, 3 to 4 minutes. And how are you doing over there,
Okay,
Heather?
so you got yours going. I
Yes.
have the Italian bread over here, and I just used a couple teaspoons or a couple tablespoons of pasta sauce. You can use pizza sauce, whatever you prefer. And then any toppings you want for pizza. So I have some pepperoni here, which I love.
That's pretty much mandatory on pizza. Or
It is.
sausage, something.
Well, you know, I would put
Unless you-
pineapple, but that's
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's you.
I'm the weirdo that likes the pineapple pizza. Okay.
Not a weirdo. Lots of people like pineapple pizza.
I wonder if there's a best bread. If people prefer a certain type of bread, this Italian looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, Jill told me to get Italian bread. So, but you can, I mean, the cool thing about this is I have been told you really can't screw it up. So you can, and so that's why they said, David, why don't you try this? But anyhow, really you could do like a chocolate s'mores kind of thing if you wanted to. I mean, experiment, do whatever.
I'm gonna go double toppings.
Oh, look
I'm gonna
at
add
you,
some
just
more
pushing the
pepperoni.
boundaries, Heather Abraham.
And I don't know if I have enough room for more cheese, but let's just see if I can cram that in there. Did you go camping often as a kid?
I never even remember going camping. I remember being at a camp that we stayed at for like one day, and what I remember, in fact, this going back to the cardboard box thing, I remember we had a big cardboard box and we made it into like a car with wheels, and that's what I remember. But
Yeah.
did you go camping?
You know, I feel like we went a couple times, but our last adventure camping, Frankie's mom has a camping trailer.
Yeah.
And we were set up at a camping ground, and everybody got to sleep at the camper except for me and Frankie, and we had to sleep in a tent. Oh. And I'm an adult, and I don't like sleeping on the floor.
Oh. So sleeping on the ground was not your favorite thing?
It's not my favorite, no.
Yeah. Well, it's roughing it a little
I have
bit.
back problems now. I'm an adult. I can't sleep on the ground. Come on.
I should have paid attention to the time whenever we put this down. Jill, tell me when you think 3 minutes is up. But anyhow, so I made these ahead of time.
I know. I want to try one of these.
What I learned, this is the apple-filled one, and I put a little whipped cream on it. And what I learned is don't put whipped cream way in advance because it's going to melt.
It melts.
Yeah, but here, you can try this.
And then the other one is
this
what?
is one of the Italians like I just made here.
Okay.
With the salami salami and the pepperoni in and the mozzarella cheese. And really, I think what I learned is I think I should have put more cheese in here. But you can see what it looks like.
Oh, those are so good.
Oh, yeah.
That's delicious.
I love the tortilla in particular. Like for this, I think it works really well. It's something different, you know?
Yeah, but why don't you check yours and see if yours is done?
Oh, they look good.
Jill said that she has an entire cookbook for recipes for this, so I'm sure people have their favorites, that their go-to staples.
All right, so this is the apple one that I'm taking out first. And it looks brown, it looks good. And let's slice it. And then we'll plate it in a fancy way that Rainier would approve of. Here, we'll do it like this.
Very nice.
See the inside there? I love it. Got more apple filling in it that time, so that was good. And then I'll bring the Italian out too. Ooh, they're warm. And we'll cut that. And I don't have another. Oh, I'll put it on the other plate. And that way I can do the confectioner's sugar on the apple one.
This is really good.
They're really hot, Heather.
I'm sure they are. Here, I have another plate down here, David. Do you want this one?
Oh, no, you keep that for you.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to put this over here, and then we'll make this one fancy. So we got the apple here.
I really enjoyed that.
Good. Oh, did you finish it all?
What? No. You judging me?
No, never. I just thought not much time has passed and it's gone already.
No, I
All
did finish it.
So a little confectioner's sugar on the top, a little whipped cream. And you know, you could put a few more apples on the plate too if you wanted to. But look how pretty that is, you know?
Okay. I'm taking mine off the
Right out
grill
there.
here. Hot off the presses. We
Yeah.
got pizza over here. They're stuck together.
It looks good though. You have the right color of brown. It's funny how just, you know, frying this up transforms what you're making.
You know what would be really good with that cherry or the apple if you added some like mascarpone cheese or something. Fancy
Look at
cheese.
you getting creative.
It makes everything better.
Fancy cheese makes everything better.
Okay,
Yes.
so here's the cherry.
Oh,
Mine's
look at
popping
this.
open at the seams.
This, you know what I love? What this reminds me of are those Hostess cherry pies that my mom used to put in my lunch.
Well, you're going to enjoy this then, David.
Oh.
It's a sloppy mess, but there you go. And then here's the pizza.
Here, I'm going to pass you the sugar because you have to put the sugar on the top.
And there's the pizza.
The pizza looks fantastic. I think your double layer approach is a really good one.
This will burn your mouth.
Well, yeah, we should wait for that to cool
Let's
down.
let that cool.
But we're gonna try it.
But that's a
we're
lot
gonna
of
try all of
fun.
this. Yeah. So this was a great idea.
Yeah.
Again, thanks to Mike Mason, our floor director in the evenings, and his brother Tony, because it's really Tony's recipes and his irons, and he made all this happen. But
Yeah.
hopefully a lot of you will get out there and be able to try it, either on the campfire or maybe in your kitchen.
So easy, Heather and David can do it.
Yeah.
So there you
That's
go.
what they should put on the boxes. So easy, Heather and David can do it. All right, look for these pie iron recipes at PittsburghTodayLive.com. We'll have all the details there for you.